Hi there, I'm an explosive barrel, and I have a question. Who is this for?
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Is it for DJs? Is it for the lady who wants music to dance to? Is it for the guy who's doing the dancing? The answer might surprise you. Now, stick with me here. I'm gonna get a little dry for just a second. Don't click away. What is the premise? Buy our car insurance. It's customizable. What's the execution? She's a DJ. She understands customization. And finally, the conclusion. Buy our car insurance. It's customizable. Only pay for what you need. Here's the thing. The premise and the execution are delivered before the music plays, and the conclusion comes after the music plays. Simple enough. The music fulfills the execution part of the strategy, right? Not quite, because I haven't shown you the 6-second version of the commercial yet. You know, the one that's all over your YouTube ads.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
The music isn't there to fulfill anything. The music is an earworm. It is meant to core into your fucking brain and make a nest there so that even if you forget every other message in the commercial, all the narration, everything that the character says, you will remember that little terrible DJ sting. Don't believe me? Okay. I'm sure you've seen the Liberty Mutual commercial with the cowboy as well. Tell me what he's saying. Tell me one thing that he says in the commercial. You don't remember what he said. You don't care what he said. Because there's no earworm. As a matter of fact, forget what he says. Just tell me the hook. I bet you can't do that either. It doesn't catch and doesn't leave a fish hook in your mind. I bet you remember the Liberty Mutual commercial with the bad actor too. And again, I bet you don't remember what he said, except for one thing.
Liberty Bibberty, Liberty Bibberty.
It's the earworm that matters, not the individual premise that supports the overarching premise. The worst commercials don't have recurring characters, like Mayhem. They don't have striking visuals, like those Gushers commercials when you were a kid. They don't even have celebrities, like Samuel L. Jackson. They only have earworms. And I don't know you, but the earworms let me into your head. And I bet I know your favorites, and the ones you hate the most.
Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream. Berries and cream, berries and cream. I'm a little lad who loves berries and cream.
Oh, but wait, Liberty Mutual has recurring characters. The temperamental bird with velociraptor talons, and the guy, you know. Can't remember many of those commercials, can you? In another month, you'll have forgotten that they had a Spider-Man commercial. But I bet you won't forget this.
And Doug.
Liberty, 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 liberty.
Well, that's all from me. If you have any particularly troublesome earworms, leave them down in the comments. Maybe I'll rip them apart next. And if you want to worship at the altar of the barrel, remember to like and subscribe.